Toxic people are good at what they do. They don't announce their intentions. It's subtle, strategic, small things that build up over time until you're constantly second-guessing yourself, walking on eggshells, adjusting your behavior to keep them happy. And the worst part is, you don't even notice it happening. You just know something feels off. This video breaks down 7 specific tactics toxic people use to control you. And once you see these patterns, you'll recognize them immediately. And that awareness is what gives you your power back. Before we start, please like the video and subscribe to LifeBased for more insights on the patterns and people that shape your life. Let's get into it. Number 1, they make you doubt your own reality. This is called gaslighting, and it's one of the most effective control tactics out there. A toxic person will do or say something that upsets you. Then when you bring it up, they'll tell you it never happened, or that you're remembering it wrong, or that you're being too sensitive. They'll twist the situation until you're questioning your own memory, your own perception, your own judgment. And the more you doubt yourself, the more you rely on them to tell you what's real. This doesn't happen all at once. It's gradual. Small denials here and there, little comments that make you question yourself. And over time, those small moments add up until you can't trust your own judgment anymore, until you need their validation to feel certain about anything. And once they have that power, they can control everything. Number 2, they isolate you from other people. Toxic people don't want you to have a support system because the moment you talk to someone else, you might realize that what's happening isn't normal. So they work to cut you off. They make comments about your friends, subtle digs about how your family doesn't really get you. They create drama every time you try to spend time with someone else.
They make you feel guilty for wanting connection outside of them. And slowly, you stop reaching out. You stop making plans. You pull away from the people who care about you. And that's exactly what they want. Because when you're isolated, you have no one to reality check their behavior. No one to tell you that what's happening isn't okay. You're stuck in their version of reality with no outside perspective. And that makes you easier to control. Number 3, they use guilt to manipulate you. Toxic people are experts at making you feel responsible for their emotions. If they're upset, it's your fault. If they're disappointed, you let them down. If they're angry, you did something wrong. They don't take accountability for their own feelings. They put that weight on you. And because you care about them, you try to fix it. You apologize, even when you didn't do anything wrong. You adjust your behavior to keep them happy. And every time you do that, you're handing them more control. Because now they know that guilt works, that all they have to do is act hurt or disappointed, and you'll do whatever they want. It's a cycle, and the longer it goes on, the harder it is to break. Number 4, they keep you off balance with inconsistency. One day they're loving and attentive. The next day they're cold and distant. You never know which version of them you're going to get. And that unpredictability keeps you hooked. Because when things are good, they're really good. And you convince yourself that's the real them, that the bad moments are just temporary. So you keep trying, keep hoping that if you just do the right thing, they'll stay in that good mood. But the inconsistency is intentional. It keeps you constantly working for their approval, constantly trying to figure out what you did wrong. And as long as you're focused on that, you're not focused on the fact that their behavior is the problem, not yours. Number 5, they criticize you disguised as concern. Toxic people rarely insult you directly. That would be too obvious. Instead, they frame their criticism as care. I'm just worried about you. I'm only saying this because I care. And because it sounds like concern, you accept it. You don't push back. You internalize it. And over time, those comments chip away at your confidence. You start to believe that you're not good enough, that you need to change. And that's the point, to make you feel small, to make you feel like you need them. Because if you believe you're not good enough on your own, you won't leave. You'll stay trying to prove your worth. Number 6, they play the victim. No matter what they do, they find a way to make it about how they've been hurt. You try to set a boundary, and suddenly you're the one being cruel. You call out their behavior, and they flip it so you're attacking them. They never take responsibility. They always have an excuse, a justification, a reason why their actions aren't really their fault. This keeps you from holding them accountable, because every time you try, they turn it around, and you end up comforting them instead of addressing the issue. It's exhausting, and eventually, you stop trying. You accept the behavior, because confronting it leads nowhere. Number 7, they make everything conditional. Their love, their support, their kindness, it all comes with strings attached. They're there for you when it benefits them, when you're doing what they want. But the moment you step out of line, set a boundary, prioritize yourself, it's gone. They withdraw. They punish you with silence, coldness, distance. And you learn quickly that their affection isn't stable. It's something you have to earn by keeping them happy. And that's control. Because now, you're not living for yourself. You're living to keep them satisfied. You're making decisions based on how they'll react. You're shrinking yourself to fit their expectations. These 7 tactics don't work in isolation. Toxic people use them together, layering them until you can't see clearly anymore. But once you see these patterns, you can't unsee them. And that's when things shift, because recognizing control is the first step to breaking free from it. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to LifeBased for more insights on the relationships and patterns shaping your life. Thanks for watching.